Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I am embarking on a new adventure and I'm terrified. You guys, okay, we are here for season 1, episode 1 of the HBO series, The Last of Us. And you may be going, Anna, why? Why now are we starting this journey? Well, I'll tell you why. Because, okay, so when this series came out, all the messages, oh, you should watch The Last of Us, Patreon, please watch this show. And a part of the reason why I'm doing this channel is to watch shows that aren't normally my draw, aren't in my wheelhouse. And that includes post-apocalyptic storylines, which I hate. I don't like them. They're so dark and depressing and sad and just, and it always, because, okay, so I'm a believer that we as a society right now are just a sneeze away from a lot of these storylines becoming reality. And so at the end, I'm always in a very terrible headspace and it's hard for me to climb out of, especially, I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live in the Seattle area and the stories are true. It's gray 98% of the time. And when this show dropped in the winter, it's sunset at 3:30. The sun, I'm told, rises. I don't know. It's a theory. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. It's just so dark and gray outside, and not having that release after watching something such as The Last of Us, I couldn't survive it in the winter. So I pushed it to the summer. But guess what, y'all? It's September now. And the rain's rolling in. It was gray and rainy today. So if I'm going to watch it, it's got to be now. It's got to be now. And I am apprehensive. But I'm here. I'm here anyway, and I'm here with you. So I'm going to rely on y'all to send me all the virtual hugs that you can. So I'm excited to get going. See, I'm excited. But since this is a first episode of a new to me series, I've got to drop my disclaimer, especially if you are new here. Hi, welcome to the basement. Do keep in mind everything I say going forward is my opinion. It's based on my own life experience, observations, research. You and I are going to react to things differently because we have different lives. I hope I can find joy in the tragedy. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a surprise to us both. But okay, we're going to get started under the big cozy blanket. Yes, I have a beverage. Besides swearing being in my vernacular, I'm going to drink while we're watching this. You have whatever snacks float your boat. But I hope you're ready to go. And yeah, let's just get to it.
Yes, a new virus in Madagascar, say, could be in Chicago within a matter of weeks. And we end up with a global pandemic.
You guys.
So, an epidemiologist, I presume the prospect of a viral pandemic keeps you up at night as well?
No.
No?
No. I, as in an actual war, but in the end, we...
John Hannah, I did not recognize him at all.
Not bacteria, not viruses, so...
Fungus. Viruses can make us ill, but fungi can alter our very minds. There's a fungus that infects insects, gets inside an ant, for example, travels through its circulatory system to the ant's brain, and the fungus needs food to live, so it begins to devour its host.
I think I've seen video of these fungus-infested ants.
It keeps its puppet alive by preventing decomposition. How? Where do we get penicillin from?
Fungus.
And currently, there are no reasons for fungi to evolve to be able to withstand higher temperatures. But what if that were to change? What if
Global warming?
the world were to get slightly warmer? One gene mutates, and an Ascomycetia.
This is my worst nightmare.
Any one of them could become capable of burrowing into our brains and taking control, not of millions of us, but billions of us. There are no treatments for this, no preventatives, no cures. They don't exist. It's not even possible to make them.
So if that happens,
We're toast.
We lose.
Kind of die out like the dinosaurs.
we'll be back.
Next on to your commercial break. Okay, so this is when I have to warn or remind you all that the crazier the thing I am seeing, the more I'm going to laugh, even if it's tragic, because I find the creative process fascinating, and knowing that somebody sat in a room, came up with the idea, went great, pitched it, The person said, yes, let's spend money on it, and they did. Fascinating.
Where's the pancake mix?
Oh, was that? Yeah, it was. Sorry.
I was gonna make you birthday pancakes. I swear.
You know, I don't really like pancakes.
I know you don't like them. It's for my benefit. How old are you again?
36.
Gonna have to wear diapers soon.
Who says I don't already? Shell.
Calcium.
Lovely.
She's gonna die, isn't she? She's gonna die. I don't think that's to buy him a birthday present. You're gonna cut yourself, Pumpkin.
Speaking of, we got a lot of extra here. Y'all want some biscuits?
Dad, you love biscuits.
They look tasty.
20.
That's it?
Okay, 30.
20's good.
It's a spring. I'll do it right now.
Oh, this is a birthday present for him? Although she's using his money to get him a birthday present. Is that what she did?
You should go home.
Well, no, there was just a lot of police and stuff on the road today.
Well, that's true every day, isn't it? People out there need to get right with Jesus. 3 nails plus 1 cross equals 4 given. I was thinking we'd make some cookies.
Chocolate chip?
Raisin.
Ooh, I like oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't know why they get such a bad rap. You will learn if you're new to my channel that I have to put my fingers near my ears and squint my eyes when I'm tense because something's coming out. Something's coming out and it's going to be terrible. And now it's in the dog. Now it's in the dog. Now it's in the dog. So how did it get into the old lady? I'm gonna hate this show, aren't I? This is gonna be terrible. I can feel my pulse under my fingers. And he forgot the cake.
Where's the cake? Come on, man.
I'll get us one tomorrow.
Swear. Or you don't get your present.
You got me a present?
Swear.
All my life.
They're not gonna make it till tomorrow.
Fixed it for you.
Did you?
What?
I don't hear anything.
Borrowed from the Adlers.
Oh, this is the one with the deleted scenes.
Yeah.
Joel, it's me. I'm okay, but I'm in jail.
Oh, I was like, why wouldn't he be okay?
It doesn't fucking matter. You gotta bail me out.
Now?
It's Friday. You don't get me out tonight. I'm in here all weekend.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Dad?
He didn't leave a note, not even a post-it in case she woke up.
And will be in contact with further instructions.
No!
Stay indoors. Law enforcement.
Don't let the dog in! Oh, she's letting the dog in! No!
What are you doing out here, boy?
Spreading infectious horribleness all over the place. Don't go outside.
Mrs. Adler?
So, one element trope of a storyline that makes me is when a child is harmed or endangered in any way. And so the fact that we're starting with this right out of the gate, it's not gonna be terrible. So even if I didn't know that this was a post-apocalyptic show, and if I was this young girl, no. I would not go in the house. No. Oh, no. Run. 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 And that man did not tell that little girl to run for her life. Instead, he enticed her to stay.
Get in the truck! Right now!
Get in the truck. Get in the truck.
What are we doing, Joe?
Get in the truck. Oh, is that infected now? Is that like contaminated?
Just the Adlers. We're gonna be brave, and we're gonna get out of this. You take 70.
70.
Well, where are you gonna go?
What?
How do you know we're not sick?
You're saying it's mostly people in the city. That's why they got the highway blocked off.
So how did Mrs. Adler get it?
The Adlers would take Nana into the city. To the hospital for stuff.
That's right. They would. That's probably why. What are you doing?
Got a kid, Joe.
So do we. Keep driving.
We could put them in the bag.
I see both sides. I see both sides. But where are they going to? And do they have the fuel to get there? Oh, you better hope you don't find a hidden ravine or something trench in that grass. I'm gonna have permanent fingernail dents in my aren't I? Did they divert where they're landing the planes? Okay, don't go that way. Is this level 1 of the video game is just trying to get out of town? Because it screams very much video game level. Okay, don't go that way.
Dad?
Move.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating profusely. What? What? I don't know if my heart can take this. I don't know if my heart can take this. Oh, they crashed.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
My ankle.
Head of the river, I'll find a way. Get her out of here, Joe. Go.
I don't know if I can survive.
Can you run?
No. I think it's because I know this is the start of the terribleness. We're not getting happy resolution of anything at this time. It's just going to get objectively worse. And it's pretty terrible right now. And it's so quiet. It's so like even the shouting is quiet, which is fucking terrible. Oh, how are you gonna get out of this? Because we know Joel survives. Sarah and Tommy are question marks, so I'm just waiting for them to...
You're safe. Don't move. Okay. Easy now. We're not sick.
How do you know?
Okay. I'm sorry, repeat. Hey, no one told you to move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is he yes sirring to? What is he yes sirring to?
We are not safe!
He shot at them. So it's basically the directive
I'm sorry.
is if you're not military, you're dead? Is that the directive? Did she get shot?
You're okay. Move your hand, baby. Move your hand.
She is not okay.
Come on, baby. You're okay. You're okay.
Where do you take her? You can't take her.
You're gonna be okay. All right.
You can't take her anywhere.
Tommy, help me!
Joe. Is Tommy gonna shoot her?
Come on, baby girl. I gotta get you up.
Ah. I'm exhausted already, y'all. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, 20 years later, who is having children in this apocalypse? Who's having children in this apocalypse? No. Yes, I'm a firm believer you should not be having babies when there's an apocalypse.
We don't want you falling out of the chair. What if I told you that after we gave you some medicine, we're gonna find you your favorite food to eat? It's okay. You're safe.
Are they? So what exactly is the object of the video game? Is this you just try to survive the apocalypse? Or is it to find a cure? Or to, I don't know, escape? Is this someone she knows?
Can't.
So of course the questions begin. How did he end up in Boston? What happened to Tommy? How dead is he to emotions? And you get money to spend on where? And the money looks
You got anything else?
Nothing today.
interesting.
Tomorrow we got street sweeping
Happened.
or sewer maintenance.
Which pays more?
Sewer.
That'd be the one with the shit.
Sewer is important, y'all. Without a good sewer system. He's got a Cord Lieberman shirt.
Violation of ENC 342.3.
What's the violation?
The quarantine zone. Maria Alessiano. Violation of ENC 342.7. Unauthorized entry into a quarantine zone.
So you can't come or go. And so those are grounds for execution because you're risking infection?
You're short 5. I need the bag back.
That's a lot of pills.
Look,
Those trucks are shit heaped for a reason.
and they don't have any batteries. I know. I can see about 200 for the other guys.
Boss has got us working doubles. Guys are jumpy and tired. It's easy to make a mistake in the dark.
I think I would want to stay inside at night as well. Just 'cause I don't even think it's safe to go out during the day.
It's not like I planned on ripping you off. I'm sorry.
Well,
But you did it anyway, I'm guessing.
just let it go.
Why is she beat up? Why is she beat up?
Does someone else need to spend my money? I mean, you think I've never done shit like that?
My guys fucked you up.
Yeah, so discipline them.
What about your guy? Because when he sees you, I mean, put yourself in my shoes.
Like, he answers to me. So I give you my word that he won't hurt you.
What about the other two?
So are we good?
Well, isn't she lucky she wasn't sitting there? Are you following the blood or running away from the blood? Well, you're trapped. Yes.
They're shooting! They're shooting at us!
On your knees!
Oh no, I'm not
Clear the surrounding area, but we're gonna fuck you up because you're clearing the area. Why is she in chains? Why is little girl in chains?
Hey, people are gonna come looking for me. People from
Why?
Fedra, you hear me? Let
Why?
me out or you're gonna pay, motherfucker!
Well, I'm intrigued. Who was having babies in the apocalypse?
Nothing? Is there any chance it's coming in at night? You're sleeping, you miss it?
If Tommy responded, we'd know.
Tommy's still around?
Show me where the tower is.
Joel, it's in Wyoming.
You can't leave the quarantine zone.
You're a capable guy, but there are worse things than infected out there. I hear everything on this. There are raiders. There are slavers.
But you're sure Tommy's okay?
The way this is shot is too amazing, and it creeps me out. A hatchet and a crowbar. Oh, and those are important enough and valuable enough to store under the floorboards. It's a lot of miles. It's a lot of miles. He can afford to take so many at once. But now we know how he's dealing with the pain. Oh. It doesn't work anymore.
I got jumped by a couple guys.
What guys?
Just a couple teenagers.
Well, she can say why. Now they're dead, right?
I need you to take a breath.
What?
Joe.
What?
I got bad news.
The guys who jumped me were with Robert. He sold our battery to someone else. Can we go get our cards back or the battery?
I need the battery, Tess. Truck's no good without one, and if I don't get to Tommy soon, he's gonna die out there.
Robert is terrified of you. So you march out of here, all Clint Eastwood, he's gonna get wind of it and skip.
So what did Joel do to earn this reputation?
No, I promised Robert that you wouldn't hurt him. But I would very much like for you to hurt him. And get our battery and our truck. And then we'll go find Tommy. All right?
So are they going to leave the quarantine area without permission, which is subject to execution? Is that their plan?
We've been blowing up meaningless Fedra targets spread out all over the QZ.
Or are these the Fireflies?
Our people are asking what's going on, and I don't know what to tell them.
Tell them to follow fucking orders.
She looks just enough to be like an older Sarah if we assumed Sarah survived that. It's messing with my head.
I want Fedra everywhere but here. I want them as distracted as possible because tonight, every Firefly in Boston is going to gather in this building and we are going to leave the QZ permanently.
And go where? Is that the guy? Is that the guy?
Your friend?
I'm not your friend. That's why I'm just talking to you randomly.
Feeling lost.
Tell me to look for the light and I'll break your jaw.
Apparently he was.
He's supposedly taking the battery to a red tagged building. But get this.
Red tag building.
How about we start with thank you?
For what?
For saving your life?
From who?
I am the one who told him not to shoot you, if you recall. Where are you gonna go? Back to Federal Military School? You that anxious to be a soldier?
You think I chose that place? They put me there when I was a baby.
They didn't put you there. I did. Ellie.
What?
Why would terrorists dump me with Fedra?
Because it's where you'd be safest, and you were safe there until you decided to sneak out. And terrorist? Was Riley a terrorist?
Oh, they're saying names and places like I'm supposed to know what they're talking about.
Because you have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined. What I'm about to tell you cannot be repeated to anyone. Because if you do, you will die. Oh, that's the one.
Just expecting death around every corner now. Because when I hear about The Last of Us, I don't remember ever hearing someone talk about Tess. Joel, yes. Ellie, yes. Tess, no.
This one's done.
You hope?
You think he came down after he was infected?
How does that happen?
Maybe down here is where he was infected.
How do you get infected? You have to be touched? Inhaled? Bitten?
How far up are we going?
This far.
So if he was 36 on his birth, so he's 56 now?
Hallway. The fuck? Someone put a piano in front of this?
No, dead bodies. There's dead bodies in front of it.
You smell that?
The dead bodies.
Yeah. Gunpowder.
And dead bodies.
Tess.
Well, there's Robert. And you're gonna continue to go into the room. There's your battery. Take it and go. Take it and go. Take it and go. Is that the medic?
Joel?
Marlene?
They know each other?
So this is who Robert screwed us over with?
Give me my knife.
What do you need a car battery for? Go.
Not at her. And to answer your question, I need it for a better reason than you do. No offense, but Tommy's just one man.
You're the cause of it. You turned my own brother against me.
We were gonna move Ellie out of the zone tonight, but we won't make it anywhere like this. You're gonna do it.
The hell we are.
them.
Let me take.
Sorry.
I can do it. Kim, you don't have a fucking ear on your fucking head, could you please? There's a team. But now I don't have a truck, I don't have a squadron, Fedra's 5 minutes away. What I do have is you. And I know what you're both capable of.
So they were former Fireflies?
You get her there safely, and they'll give you what you need. Don't fuck this up. Please.
Was there an unsaid, like with your own child, in that pause? Or is that what he heard? Or is that what I heard?
Give us a minute, all right?
What the fuck? So, who's Bill and Frank? The radio's a smuggling code, right? 60s song, they don't have anything new. 70s, they got new stuff. What's 80s? What are you doing?
Napping?
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I'm sure.
Nap?
Your watch is broken.
Because it's not a watch.
You mumble in your sleep.
Was Tess supposed to be back hours before?
You guys go out there a lot.
I guess.
When was the last time?
Maybe a year. What's it matter?
But you know where to go. So we're gonna be okay.
Honest question.
Yeah.
Not an honest answer?
Oh, the radio came on when you were sleeping.
What was the song?
They kept saying like wake me up before you go.
That'd be the 80s.
Shit.
Gotcha. 80s means trouble. Code broken.
Oh yeah, Wasn't that night supposed to be extra, extra covered? Monitored. That's what I was looking for. Monitored. That looks so welcoming. Gosh, it doesn't look like... I'm going to say something. It's probably going to sound stupid. Nobody's living. They're just existing. How... I would want to go to an island, just a deserted island, maybe 6 people total, and build your own little paradise, and not that.
Holy shit, I'm actually outside. Oh,
You stay close and you follow my lead.
yeah, of course.
She was in military school and she didn't learn any sort of stealthy technique at all. No strategy. Okay, so the rain could help them escape. Could also hinder their escape. This is level 2 of the video game, isn't it? Getting Ellie out of the fortress of horribleness.
What the hell? Hey, don't.
Oh, he's gotta die now. He's gotta die now. Oh, is that the dude? This is convenient.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hold on.
What'd I fucking tell you, man? I said stay the fuck home. Get on your knees. Hands on your head, eyes forward. Hands on your head!
As I shoot you.
Really, man?
Yep, we're doing this by the book.
Jesus Christ.
Enough of this run, and half off on all of the pills.
Half off? All off. Risk my job for half off. Out of your fucking mind. Get out of the fucking way!
Whoa! Move.
I don't think he's gonna get out of this alive.
Move.
Oh gosh, you're back 20 years ago with a child and a police military dude. Oh, why does she look extra excited about this? Well, you definitely can't go back now.
No, I'm not sick. Look, this is 3 weeks old. Nobody lasts more than a day. You would have killed me. You fucking killed me.
We gotta move, Joel!
Well, I got a weapon now. They have so much ground to cover. Oh, there's a lot of ground to cover. There's a lot of ground to cover. So initial thoughts is that sometimes there's a thing, an entity, where you can appreciate all the work that went into it. It is done exceptionally well, but you don't like it. And I'm going to predict this is one of those things. Acting wise, great. Pacing of the story, still kind of uncertain. Only because we're it's an episode 1, so we're laying the tiles of the story on the table, and so I'm not sure how they fit together yet. So we're just laying the tiles, which can feel a smidge tedious at times. There's a lot of missing gap story pieces that may not be important, but I personally want to know, like Sarah's mom, where was she? Is Tommy really his brother, or just a brother? And then we have this 20-year gap. How did he end up in Boston? How does he meet Tess? Tommy went to Wyoming It seems as if maybe the three of them had originally been part of the Fireflies and maybe not. Who is Ellie really? She's infected, but she's not sick. The fate of the world is crap. So all these questions that, again, may not have anything to do with the overall storyline, I am intrigued. But it is tense. The quiet tenseness, not knowing who, what, where. So I'm constantly on edge. And the world is dark and dank. And why are people having children in this? No. Why add that stress? And the fact that the world fell so to shit. It's my worst nightmare. One of my worst nightmares. So it shot so well and presented too realistically that, again, especially the world that we live in now, this is too real. It's too real. And I don't like how I feel. So going forward, will that feeling change, or is it just going to be compounded? So I can't say, am I liking the show so far? I don't like how I feel when I'm watching it, but I can appreciate how well it is done. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Right. So one down. How many more to go? I don't know how many more to go, but thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Okay, please, I need you with me for the rest of the ride, because again, I need the supportive, I need the hugs, I need the virtual hugs. Forgot to mention, full episode watch along. If you want to see me do this for an hour and a half, it is available on Patreon. And this is my final message to please take care of yourselves, stretch your bodies, take your vitamins, eat something. If you haven't already, eat something, and then you're going to come back and watch the next video in the queue, right? So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.